Hey everyone, it's ClickBricks here, and today I have my Sideswipe from Dark of the Moon. So here he is in his Corvette Stingray mode, and he looks really good. I wish all these pieces came in silver, because that would look awesome, but here he's kind of just like a drab gray, but it's not too bad. I think he looks really good though. It's a very sleek car, and I tried to capture that look fairly well. I think it turned out pretty good, except like the front kind of looks a bit thick here. I have the Dark of the Moon toy here, so you can kind of see kind of what I was going for. The front grille is kind of probably the weakest part. It's actually quite a bit bigger than the toy, so there's that. Real quick, I'll bring in a minifigure. There he is with the minifigure. He's probably a little too big. It looks fine though. And actually another cool thing that you can do with him is he actually has working doors. Kind of, it's like half a door, but it works as it looks like a door, so you can kind of have the minifigure looking like he's going into his nice little car. But there you have that. So it's a nice little touch. I didn't mean to put those doors, or I didn't mean to make them actually open, but it just happened that way. Turning them around a little bit here. You see the back is actually quite clean. It's a little messy in that little gap there, but it's fine. Again, there are a couple little gaps here and there, like especially here, you kind of see there, but I mean, you're mostly going to see it like that, and it's only straight up when you see it, so it's not too bad. And you can't sadly fit a minifigure inside. It's too small, no space in there, but not a deal breaker. But yeah, that is about it for his vehicle mode. So I guess let's get on to the transformation. So the transformation on this guy is actually quite fun. I based it off the Studio Series toy. And so first you want to just kind of break these off. Some people might call it parts forming. It's basically just weapon storage, so I guess it's fine. That's how the Studio Series does it. So we'll just leave those off to the side for now. And I mean, you could leave it like this. It would look kind of weird, but moving on. So what you're going to want to do first is just take the front of the car and lift it up, and you can actually rotate it around right now. Okay, so we're going to fold out the doors like this, and then angle them up a little bit like that. Do the same on this side. And these like to pop off like where they're attached to the studs. Whoa. But as long as you just keep an eye on them, it's not going to be too much of an issue. So lift those up, and I like to rotate the windshields, or the windshield, I guess, or the side windows, whatever they are, out to make it kind of flush. And then these are going to be the legs. We'll just pull these down, and we'll actually transform these because these are probably the weakest part about this. So I'm going to unfold the front of the car out, and so there are a lot of hinges, and it's a lot of stud friction, so it's not the sturdiest thing here, but it does the job, I guess. So you're going to rotate on this clip here, and then slide on that bar there, and then angle that up. And then basically these are the front of his legs here, so I'll do the same on this side from now on. So angle that out, and then rotate that and slide it on that clip there, and then rotate that clip around. And then you can bring this 1x2 here out to there so it's flush with that clip there. And now you can rotate this front part of the car around, and at the same time kind of rotate this clip so that it's perpendicular to the leg there. And now you can just fold the wheel in and fold that up, And this piece will just kind of lay against the, well, if it doesn't pop off, it will just lay against the back of the leg here. It's a little bit of kibble, but it's not that bad. So something like that. And we'll do the same on this side. So you kind of angle the chicken legs like that. And now we will work on the top of the body. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the arms and they will detach from this section right here. Do the same on this side. Attach it. And then it helps to kind of slide this down a little bit to get clearance past that 1x2 tile. And yeah, these are going to be the arms. They're kind of floppy, but they will get more sturdy. So angle the wings basically straight out. Again, these likes to detach sometimes. And so this was like that in car mode. So you're going to take it and flip it back, and you're going to take these sides of the back of the car and rotate. And then these will kind of, well, first extend the head up on like that robot hand there, and angle them somewhat like that. Do the same here. This jumper here is going to attach into that right there. So hopefully you can see that. And that will kind of secure both the arms and the chest in place. So do the same here. Attach that in. And then you can kind of just splay out the chest like that. Angle the head up and rotate the arms around. Rotate the arms and then rotate the wheels out. Angle the arms however they look natural, kind of like that. The arms are a bit short, but that's both for the swords to clip into, and in car mode it looks a lot better when they're shorter. So angle the arms, and there you have most of him done. We just gotta finish up the backpack here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get the wings out of the way for now. And the spoiler here is going to fold along the back, and it should lay flat like that. And then take the exhaust pipes here, fold them in, and take the front of the car, the hood, and sit it just like that. And I like to take the windshield and just kind of angle it down, kind of gets it out of the way. And it's not a bad backpack at all. Angle the wings in a little bit. And there are a couple ways to do these. I'll get into that later, but I'm just gonna do it the way I normally do it. So I normally angle this down, like this hinge here, and then I usually give it that kind of shape. And here is Sideswipe in his robot mode, and I think it looks really good. It's very accurate to how he looks, and I just really like his design in general. That's basically why I made him out of Lego. And I think he looks really good. Turning him around here, you can see his backpack. It's not too big. You can kind of mess around with it to kind of try to get it to be as small as possible, but it's not bad at all, I don't think. And going to the back here. Again, it's not too much kibble at all. These wings are supposed to be here, so that's accurate. And I like how these turned out. I guess they're the taillights. How they kind of like almost like a triangular shape. Yeah, those look good too. All the wheels are in the right spots. I like the feet a lot. Feet, they're basically wheels. Those look pretty good. He doesn't roll. I forgot to say that. But oh well, it's fine with me. So here he is with a minifigure. It's probably accurate. I'm not sure. I haven't really looked at him like his CGI or anything. And bringing back his swords here. These are basically the sides of the car. I like to angle them a little bit like that. These aren't as like pointy, I guess, as I would have liked them to be. But it's hard with Lego. I could just make them like one plate, or tile, I mean, but I think it would look a little too thin, and I like the shape that this kind of has. So these will just basically clip into his hands via that bar right there. Pretty simple. Like that. And there you have him with his swords. And I'm pretty much going to keep him with his swords on his hands. And here I just put him in like his classic roller skating pose, kind of. And yeah, I really like this pose. It looks really dynamic. Pretty cool looking there. And I forgot to go over articulation. So, articulation wise, he has this weird, like, hip. Well, I guess it's like an ab crunch almost. And then he can have waist swivel. I usually keep this kind of tucked in there so it doesn't have waist swivel all the time though. But he has ball joint at the hips, a ball joint at the knee here, and then like a joint there. Ankle tilt, I don't know. He has a ball joint at the shoulder, ball joint at the elbow, wrist, I don't know. He also has articulation in his wings as well. And I think I also forgot to go over the other wing configuration. So the other way you can do the wings is, it's kind of like the Studio Series a little bit more, is you can just kind of leave them down like that. I personally like to keep them like that, so. And that's about it. Thanks for watching, guys. Also, guys, thank you so much for over 600 subscribers. It doubled in like a month, and that's awesome. Thank you guys so much. Anyway, see you in the next video.